Today I want to show you some of the butter samples I got from Rainforest Chica. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Rainforest Chica, the company, and then I'm going to show you the butters that I got. My name is Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. I found out about Rainforest Chica a couple years ago. I had been using shea butter and cocoa butter, apricot kernel oil, and grapeseed oil, so very basic oils and butters, and I kind of wanted to extend into other things. And I checked out our website, and it was just more expensive than what I was used to spending. Now that I know what I know about the pricing of oils and butters and raw ingredients, I've gotten more into natural hair care and skincare, I've come to realize that her prices are really good. And she has samples, which is absolutely amazing. And I purchased these 4 butters that I'm going to tell you guys a lot about. Now, Rainforest Chica is run by a woman named Chris, and is based out of Florida. So she has her own business, and sometimes she has family or friends or neighbors help her out, but it is mainly her doing everything with the business. That's the marketing and meeting with the suppliers and answering any messages that anybody has to have, like social media management. Now, one thing that I really like about her is that she not only tells about her products, but she also shares some of the things she's passionate about. And 2 of those things are animals and plastic pollution. So with animals, she shared some information about cruelty-free information, about veganism. I'm not sure if she's vegan or vegetarian or just limits the animal products in her lives. I don't know. But she also has helped out animals. So one of the last times she went to Brazil, she found some abandoned puppies, like a litter of abandoned puppies. And now in South America and Latin America, street dogs and puppies are commonplace, similar to like what in America they have alley cats and things like that. So they have, dogs you can find on the street. And she's only in Brazil. She goes about 4 times a year, every 3 months, to visit with her suppliers and make sure everything's okay. And she stays probably about for 10 to 14 days. So she's not, she doesn't live there or anything. She found these puppies and she has assumed responsibility for them. She took them to the shelter or pound or vet, or I'm not exactly sure what the equivalent would be. And she has paid for their food and their shelter and their deworming and their heartworm pills that they need and their shots that they need. And these puppies were sick. They had parvo and distemper, and these are diseases that kill puppies. In fact, one of the puppies did end up dying due to this. And the other puppies, are getting bigger, and she shares some pictures sometimes on Instagram and Facebook, and she's still paying for this. And she doesn't have to do this. And she's also trying to find them a home so they can, live with a family and don't have to be in the shelter. So I like that. And going hand in hand with that is the fact with plastic pollution. Plastic is something that I know she struggles with because she does use plastic in her packaging. Like all of these are made out of plastic. But there's kind of, there's not really an affordable commonplace alternative that she can use in her business. But despite that, she does try to limit the plastic that she uses personally, and also she educates, her followers and customers and helps them try to eliminate, plastic, giving options such as, the reusable straws that people use, or perhaps not buying water bottles, bottled water, or things like that. And now moving a little bit onto Brazil, is she goes and visits her suppliers personally, and this is something that I find is important. So you have these huge conglomerates, and when they're telling you that they can visit every single one of their suppliers personally, they're kind of lying through their teeth. Like Young Living, I'm looking at you. You guys are lying. That's BS. It's just not done. But with Rainforest Chica, she's a small business. She has a very limited number of products, and she's able to visit with her suppliers, and talk with them, maybe even help with harvesting and things. And this isn't a PR move that she's doing. This is something that she's doing because she really believes in, these community farms and these family-run farms, and, helping out the community ethically and working on sustainability. So those are some things that I like. Now I want to show you guys these butters. So I purchased these last summer when she went to Brazil, and when she had gone, at least in 2018, and I'm not sure about before then, she would give 15% off store-wide. Now she does have a store in a physical brick-and-mortar store in Florida, and she actually recently got a bigger store size. I'm not sure how you say that, but her store is bigger, and in the process she had to kind of downgrade her living quarters, and she's living in a smaller place, house or apartment, I'm not sure. But that's the sacrifice she's willing to make for her business. She really wants to bring the Brazilian or Amazonian oils and butters out into, have the US and other parts of the world try these things that have been commonplace in indigenous people and the indigenous populations for centuries. And on the flip side of that, she's also helping these suppliers maintain this as they're living and be able to do this to continue on and have this option available in the future. Right now she's in Brazil. The store is closed until the 18th online. I'm not sure if she's going to have 15% off sale or not. I do have a 5% off coupon for you guys below. It's good for your first order. After that, your subsequent orders, she emails you a discount code that you can use in the future and get 10% off. So if you want to wait until she gets back, the store opens hopefully around the 18th, and see if she offers 15% off, do that, or else you can use the 5% off coupon now. So I got 4 butters. I got one, so I'm going to start with the one that I don't really like. So this is Ucuuba butter. And I purchased this because I think it's Tecuma butter, was out of stock, and I wanted to get this one. I did not want to get this one. So this is, of the 4 butters, this is the hardest one that I purchased. Physically hard. So I'm going to show you guys. She says it smells a little bit like beeswax. It looks like this. It is like rock hard solid. Now, in addition to being solid, it has a high melting point. Now, why would I not purchase this again? Despite its great properties that it has, it's great for, skincare, any skin irritations or things that you might have, also for hair care. It's just hard for me to work with. I'm not an expert at DIY. I do very basic. Told you guys before I was using apricot kernel oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, and cocoa butter. This is very exotic for me. And I'm just not able to melt this well enough, or I keep on having to remelt the salve that I'm making, or balm or whatever, and I also get chunks in there. With that being said, if you are looking for a vegan option to beeswax, check this out. So she does have some ready-made products, and she uses the Ucuuba butter as the vegan option. So this is something that you could use if you're looking to use a vegan option. So that's the Ucuuba butter. Now the next one that's harder is the Murumuru butter. Now I bought this. One of the reasons I bought this is because I really like the name. Murumuru butter, like, it's just fun to say. But I also bought it because it's supposed to be good for, I wrote down acne and anti-inflammatory and eczema. So I had some acne. My daughter had eczema, or still has eczema. It's something I struggle with daily. I thought this could be great. And I really like this. So it is, as you can see, it's got chunks, but it is soft. Let's see if I can break off a little piece. You can easily break it off as well. And I haven't worked that much with it. This is much easier to work with than the Ucuuba butter, and I would use this either on my face. Like, you can use these singly. The Ucuuba butter is the exception to the rule. You are going to have to mix this with something because it's just so rock hard solid. And I know that a lot of people do use smaller portions of it, like smaller percentages, maybe 5-10% in some of their salves and balms or body butters, and they say it's amazing for the Ucuuba butter. And the Murumuru butter, you could just use straight up or mix it in with a salve or balm. The one that's a little softer than that is the Cupuacu butter. Now, Cupuacu butter, I bought the number 1. So she has 2 options. She has number 1 and number 2. Now, number 1 is the one that she has been working with a supplier for, a number of years, and it's like a light yellow, off-white color, and it smells like cocoa butter. I love cocoa butter. I know a lot of people don't, like, they're off-put, or some people. I mean, it's chocolate. Like, you'd think a lot of people would love to slather chocolate all over them. And I can definitely, when I open this, I can smell a little bit of the cocoa butter scent. And this is supposed to be anti-inflammatory, so I kind of bought this for myself. And you could use this on your face. You can use this straight up on your face or your body as well. And this is definitely a lot softer. So let me show you guys. As you can see, it's kind of like a yellowish color, and it's just super, super soft. And you can easily manipulate it and use it. So that's the second softest butter I bought. Now the softest butter that I purchased by far was the Bacuri butter. And as you can see, it's just so different. Like, you see how much is just on the sides compared to the Ucuuba butter. You can see it's just a chunk there. And this is super, super soft. It's sticking to the side. Now, Bacuri butter is one of those butters. It's the butter that she has said on her website that a lot of her customers are just put off by. It can stain clothing. It can stain skin. So you do have to wait, a few minutes for it to get into your skin. I use it on my daughter at night, on her pajamas. She's a kid. I don't really care. Like, kids get dirty, as her clothes don't have to be amazing. But if you're using this and you don't want your clothes to be stained, either wait until it rubs in or perhaps put another cloth on top of it or a piece of fabric on top of it. But this has a very strong scent. When I open it, I can smell it right away. It kind of looks like chocolate. My other daughter thinks it looks like something you would find in a baby's diaper. It doesn't look very good, and it smells very, very earthy. I don't think the scent is off-putting per se, but it does definitely have a distinct, strong scent. And I would kind of liken it to unrefined shea butter, where you will find a lot of people don't like unrefined shea butter. They say it has a very strong scent, and it has an earthy scent. Let's see if I can get this out for you. It's really stuck to the side. It's super, super, I'm gonna have to dig it out. It's super, super soft, so it kind of looks like chocolate-ish. And as you can see, like, this is the softest butter, and it does, as you can see, it kind of leaves like a color behind. So you do have to be forewarned. And you are going to smell a little bit. It's kind of like an orangey, it has like an orangey sheen, and it is a little oily. So those are the 4 butters that I purchased from her. These were all samples, and I believe they were $3.85 to maybe $4 per 1 ounce. And they come in these containers. So here you would rip it off and then you would open it. And on here, what she has, I purchased these last year. I'm not sure if she's changed the labeling or not. She has the name and she has the expiry date. So this is done in August 2019. And then she has her website and hair and skin butters. So I really like these. I would definitely recommend checking out her website. I would like to hear from you guys. If you've purchased anything from Rainforest Chica, the butters, let me know what butter you like the best and what you use it for. And if you haven't purchased from her, please go to her website, check it out, and let me know what you would like to purchase from her. Please leave a comment below. I really enjoy reading your comments. Also, like my video and give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. See you guys later.